because the tax on the earnings while the member's in accumulation will be 15%. So you might have, and I'm talking you were before about it, you might have certain assets in the you might segregate your assets, because with a self-managed super fund you can pick and choose which assets you allocate to a member and which assets you allocate to either pension or accumulation account. So you might think, oh right, well I've got the amount over 1.6 has got to go into accumulation account. I'm going to have a portfolio of fully franked, a portfolio of blue chip Australian shares that are paying fully franked dividends. The franking credit is at existing franking credit is at 30%. So does anyone know what franking credit is? Imputation credit. That's tax that is being paid at the company level. So when you invest in the Commonwealth Bank pays tax, and you get an imputed credit for the tax that they have paid at the investor level. That imputed credit, or franking credit, is that the dividend is paid to your self-managed super fund, and as a trustee you're entitled to a credit for that tax that's being paid at 30%. So in accumulation mode, you get taxed at 15% on your earnings, but you might have a tax credit for 30%. So therefore you actually might get a refund if you structure that right. So by segregation of assets, you can effectively do some planning around how you handle this change. Because I guarantee that's what a lot of people are going to do. So 1.6 million, anything over that 1st of July 17 has to be allocated to an accumulation account, not a pension account. So if you've got two members, you can have 1.6 million each. That's a lot of money. There's not many people that are going to hit this balance.
That's in the same fund, is it, Robert, or two separate funds?
No, that's in the same fund. So mum and dad, for instance. What might happen here, is the opportunity here is to do some splitting. Like say recontribution strategies. So if I've got a balance of 2.5 million, I was making up at 2.5 million in my fund. 1.6, I had a balance of 2.1 million in my fund, and let's just say my partner didn't have much of a balance. I might be able to withdraw some of that money and recontribute. But what's the problem now? What's the problem with that? $500,000 non-concessional contribution cap. So it may not be an effective strategy anymore. I mean, it was partly be effective depending on the member's balances, but that's the thing you've got to overcome. And it allows you to access the money in the superannuation fund, and then what you can do is salary sacrifice to your concessional cap into the superannuation fund. Therefore, you're saving once again the difference between your marginal tax rate and 15% tax contributions tax. So you get a lot more money going into your superannuation fund, you're paying a lot less tax, so your superannuation fund grows, and then you can pull the money out, particularly if you're over the age of 60, tax-free from your super fund. So you can basically be in the same cash position, but you are minimising the tax. So in this case, for example, Bronwyn was a part-time worker who earned $20,000 a year in 17-18. Her employer made compulsory superannuation guarantee payments of 9.5% or $1,900 a year into her super account. Once in the super account, Bronwyn's contributions are taxed at 15%, so that's $285 a year. But because she's on a low income, the super tax offset was $285. So effectively, Bronwyn now pays zero tax on her super contributions. That's a good